What's up, Junkie Nation? Gorgeous George and Goes are back with another superstar from the sport of MMA. Randy Brown, Rude Boy, joining us here on the hotline. What's going on, RB?
What's up? What's up, man? What's up, guys? Thanks for having me today.
Hey, thank you. Hey, that last fight was money. You and Turman went at it. I thought you were going to, honestly, kind of like beat him up every round.
Yeah.
But he came to fight. It was a good fight. Respect to him. You got your hand raised, though.
Yeah.
And all of this on ABC. Huge audience. You fighters delivered. Not just you and Turman, but the whole fight card, man. What was it like to be part of a card on ABC like that?
It was incredible, man. It was an incredible moment. It was, it was kind of surreal. You know what I mean? I had to lock in, though, because I had Turman in front of me, and Turman, he, like you said, he came to fight. I also believed I was going to beat him up for 3 rounds, you know what I mean? But he stuck to the game plan. He had a great game plan, and he threw a little monkey wrench into my plan, and, I had to make the adjustments on the fly and do what a caliber fighter does.
What was one adjustment that you made on the fly that you can say, okay, I'm really proud of that helped me, turn the tide a little?
Just deciding when I needed to dictate where the fight had to go. There was a moment, especially in round 1, at the very end, 10 seconds, you can see I look up at the clock. Specifically, I look and I say, okay, I have to take him down to secure this round. And I jumped knee, ran around the back, big dump, big mat return, bell rings, and I secured the round via takedown.
I've been asking a lot of fighters that have some love for the Caribbean countries, right?
Yeah.
Whether it be Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, Puerto Rico. What have you heard, and when can we expect the show somewhere in the Caribbean? I know where you want to have it, but have you ever heard anything? Is this going to go anywhere, or should I stop beating that drum?
Nah, man. At some point, keep on beating it, because at this point, we have 2 Jamaican champions. You know what I mean, and a ton of Jamaican fighters coming up. We got Val, who just took the fight against Bo Nichols on a week's notice. He's going to make a lot of noise. It's a lot of us, even guys that are not well known yet, but are climbing and continue to climb. Jamaica is a nice little hub for MMA, and will continue to grow. And people with big aspirations are training hard, and we'll hear about them in the future. They're coming. So yeah, keep on beating it, because at some point we're gonna have UFC Jamaica for sure.
Randy, so you had some nice little momentum going, then you suffered the loss, but you came back so strong and you looked so good. Do you feel like you kind of recaptured that momentum? Like maybe it didn't set you back too far?
No, for sure. Honestly, while I was in that loss, when I experienced that loss, I don't even think that loss in itself set me back too far. So, I feel like I got caught in a transition, and it is what it is. You do capitalize. But, I fought and I came back, and I thought I had a great performance. Not the performance that I wanted. I definitely wanted a big finish going in there. But like I said, Turman came to fight. So, yeah, I think I'm right back where I left off before. And hopefully my next fight, we could really get out there with someone that's down to scrap and put on a good performance with me.
But do you remember kind of the moment where you stopped being, hey, it's Randy Brown, that new guy on the scene, and now you've kind of become a veteran in front of our eyes? Do you remember what that moment was like for you? And can you maybe pinpoint it somewhere?
I can't. It just happens. It's just one day you're just this kid, just wide-eyed and just ready to take on any and every all comers, you know what I mean? And you're just like, yo, let's do it. And out of nowhere, you're just going through it. You're experiencing your ups, your downs, you know what I mean? And before you know it, I got X amount of fights in the UFC. You know what I mean? I've had success for this many years, and it's like, shit, you don't see it. It just happens fast.
Randy, not a lot of people call you out, man. Not a lot of people want to fight you. What about yourself? Is there anybody out there? Is there a target? Is there a hit list? Is there somebody you want next? Respectfully, of course.
Yeah. For me, I think
the hell with respect. Be a rude boy. Who do you want to jack up?
For me, you know what it is? It's like, I think I've always been a high risk, low reward kind of fighter, unfortunately. And as of late, I'm starting to get like my momentum and my name's getting out there, and so dudes are not quick to call me out, because I have a style that's very dangerous for anybody. Nobody wants to deal with a 6'3.5" welterweight. You know what I mean? I'm a giant in there with the striking ability that I do have. So I can see why a lot of people don't call me out. But for me, I think there's a lot of guys and a lot of fun fights for me in my division. So a guy like Ian Garry, I'm happy. I'm happy with the things that he's doing.
Me hearing that gets me excited. That's a great one.
That's a good fight.
Do we file that? I got a filing drawer right here. Do I file that
File
under
it.
rude boy or respectful call out?
You can file it anywhere you want to file it. You know what I mean? Because everybody's gonna take it however they want to take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody take it differently, but it's not. It is what it is. It's business. And I think a guy like Ian Garry has a great style. I have a great style. We're both long, lanky. I think we'll put on a phenomenal fight. I think we can really put on an exciting fight for fans. It'll be pretty cool. But besides him, there's a ton of other guys. So I think my style is not hard to match. It really isn't. So I think that I got a ton of exciting fights in the future, and I just want anyone that's going to get me up in the rankings to get me closer to that belt. So that's where we're at.
Okay, that's a great fight to start a pay-per-view. So I'm going to name off some pay-per-views. There's Sydney in September.
Okay.
There's Abu Dhabi in October. There's New York in November, and there's Vegas in December.
New York or Vegas?
Starting to sound good to you?
New York or Vegas? New York or Vegas? I know he has a fight coming up right now. He has a fight with Geoff Neal. So we'll see how that plays out. But depending on how that plays out, we'll get it going. But definitely New York or Vegas is good for me.
All right, last question for me. Tell me that you're a fan of Summer House.
Ooh, Summer House. I don't know what Summer House
How about
is.
Top Boy on Netflix?
Top Boy, yeah, I am. With the English boys.
They're English and Jamaican.
Yeah.
You're about to get your mind blown.
You watched it?
I didn't watch all of it. I watched some of it, and then I kind of fell off. But
You mean at some point you weren't captivated?
Oh, absolutely. Early on, I was.
You got to finish it.
Yeah, I will at some point.
Okay, and
who put me on?
Who?
Bisping. Michael Bisping actually put me on to that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on something else.
All right. Okay.
So when you finish with Top Boy, Summer House was made like 10 years ago.
Okay.
With the same characters. They're gonna look younger and everything.
Oh yeah.
The same premise. They're running food and all that stuff. But
wow.
Yeah, it's the same actors 10 years ago. What happened was it was doing real well, and then for some reason I think the funding ran out, and guess who rescued it? Drake.
Really?
Drake was a fan, so he invested, brought it back, and that's why we got Top Boy, and that's why we got another season coming. But there's going to be a lot of the cool characters, so it's like a prequel to it all.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, go ahead and finish Top Boy, and then look up Summer House, and you got more great shows waiting for you.
You know what's crazy? I felt like there was two Top Boys. When I was searching, and it was similar. Both of them were similar. Maybe that's what it is.
That's it, probably, yeah.
Yeah, it was very similar. And I was like, oh, this is the same thing, but like maybe I saw it before, but I didn't watch it. I was trying to find the current one. I was like, let me watch this one.
Yeah, if you already started the current one, you might do the current one,
yeah.
And then treat the other one like a prequel, and then just kind of put some things together.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That's good to know.
So that's your assignment. Next year's Expo, if I find out you didn't do this, I'm going to get rude. What's up with that? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to watch it.
6'3".
Yeah.
I ain't messing with him.
Might have to give you a boost.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's really a pleasure talking to you. We're big fans of your style, what you've done, the fights you delivered, including a few weeks ago. Keep doing your thing, man. You deserve big fights. I hope you get the Garry or Neal or whatever. I hope you get those fights. You deserve them.
I appreciate that. Thank you for having me. Much love.